Hi, I am Rocher, and you are now welcome to my official YouTube channel, The Rocher Show, and I will have brand new episodes for you every Friday at 7 o'clock on the dot. I'll record them on a Wednesday, edit them on Thursday, and post them on Friday. So my first interview would have to be with my close friend, my twin, Maliyah, Amor, and first, he was Michael Pace, and then he transitioned into a female, and now his name is Maliyah. So I'm going to FaceTime him, and we're going to have our first interview right now. Hello.
I was just about to tell you to hurry your ass up.
Hey, welcome to the Rocher Show.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Okay, so I have 20 questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, hopefully. Good.
Okay, so the first question would be, what made you want to turn into a female? A female. Female.
The proper term is trans woman. But I guess I always knew because here and now I always wanted to figure out that, boy pants was never the type of pants that I want to wear. They would never fit me well. And, here and now I see myself not wanting haircuts no more. You know what I'm saying? So I always realized that little things, even when I was dating females, that I always had girl tendencies, you know what I'm saying? So it always came.
I don't really see what you're saying because I'm a boy.
Then the hands, then, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Number 2. How did your friends support you?
I dropped a few along the lines, but majority of them, I guess, stayed for me. Whether I was Michael or Maliyah, they definitely stayed for who I was as a person, whether I was a woman or a male or whatever y'all wanted to call me. So I have a very small circle than what I had before letting everybody know that I was a woman.
Okay. The third question would be...
Sorry,
The third question would be, how did it feel when you took your first steps into transitioning?
Say it one more time.
How did it feel when you took the first step into transitioning?
I cried. I know I'm a baby already, so I cried because I was so scared. Like, it was a whole bunch of processes, that I had to go through before just being into a woman and starting to, hormone and everything like that. So when I went, it was a whole process that was very legally that I had to go to. It was in Manhattan. And I was just talking to the doctors, and they were just basically really letting me know that this is something that you really can't turn back on, and your body would never be the same. So I cried because I felt like it was a funeral away, like Michael was dying, and Maliyah was coming back into the picture. So I cried, but joy.
Okay, tears of joy. Question 4: do your parents accept you?
I hate you, bitch.
These are questions that the fans want to know.
My dad is very supportive. He's been supportive with me before my transition. He's just always been supportive. As far as my mother, I would say she's... I'm not trying to out this bitch, but she's on the iffy side. I just say she's coming around.
Okay.
She's coming around.
5. Question 5. How old were you when you knew you was gay?
16. Yeah. 16.
Okay. And how old are you now?
18.
Okay. Question 6. Do you feel comfortable in your own skin?
Yes, very much so. But I will say that I do have my days. Definitely. That I look in the mirror and, I be seeing, down or feeling like, is this really what I want to do? And, I have my days. But overall, yes, I do look who I'm becoming.
Okay. Question number 7. Who's your inspirations? Like, who inspires you?
I would say my sister. She passed away in 2008. I carry her with me all the time. I say she's my inspiration because no matter what, no matter how she felt, no matter how sick she was, no matter what, she was strong and she did what she had to do, and she graduated high school in bed with a heart failure and everything. So my sister, she was still here. God bless the dead. But I definitely look up to her, and she inspired me a lot.
Well, that was a good response. Number 8. What's your favorite look to rock? I know you rocked a lot of outfit looks, and I'm pretty sure in the interview I'll post them up so they can see them. You rocked a lot of looks, but what would be your favorite? My favorite would have to be when you rocked the jumps, when you rocked the Miley was good with them heels on that chair and that wavy weave.
My favorite to-go look, I would say, is a jumpsuit. They definitely fashion over, definitely stepped up on them jumpsuits. Okay. So if y'all been following me, y'all definitely know them jumpsuits. I love jumpsuits. With some long-ass bundles, 30 inches,
Ooh, that bitch.
Yeah. Regular shit.
Number 9. Are you going to finish your transition?
Yes. I'm definitely going to finish my transition.
Number 10. Are you judged? Not the fact of being gay, but are you judged on being wanting to be a trans woman, like you would say?
Yes, in some ways. Yes, I feel like I am judged in a lot of ways. That my father always told me that it's, for one, hard to be a black person, and 2, it's hard to be a black gay person, and 3, being hard to be a black trans person. So I feel like I'm definitely judged right off the gate. And just who I am just adds on pressure. Okay,
so question number 11. Who's supporting you now?
I would say my dad. He definitely supports me, even though he's all the way back in his house. My father, you, of course, and,
Well, let the fans know where you live now. Let the fans know when you bossed up.
I'm not going to tell them exactly.
But let them know you bossed up.
Upstate New York, and I just had to think to myself. So at that time, you feel like you can't take nobody's bullshit, and you got to get with your shit. Once the fuck up, do what you got to do for yourself, because nobody else gonna do it for you. 18 or 9.
Okay. Question 12. Who's your? No, that's irrelevant. It might be who's your closest friend. But you already mentioned that. All right. So 13. You might like this one. Who's your celebrity crush?
Can I say 2?
2, go ahead, 2.
Alright, for my girl celebrity crush, I find fucking Megan Good so sexy. Even though, bitch, I know, bitch, we both can't do nothing with each other. But I find her so sexy. Mm-hmm. But also, Bryson Tiller, like, his voice, his body, everything.
That's good. Now for the tea. Question 14. Would you rather fuck your best friend or fuck a Uber driver?
Well, I already fucked my best friend. So I just fucked my best friend again. And she was a girl.
Okay. Question 15. Do you think you're a role model?
Yes. In a lot of senses, yes.
Can you name one?
You think I'm a role model to everybody.
No, name one way of being a role model. Because, a lot of gay people, do the whole gay scene, well, I can't say transitioning because this is my show, and when I say something, I mean to throw shade, because, some people slap on a wig with a whole mustache and beard and say I'm a trans woman. But it takes a real man, as yourself start to say, to become who you are with no facial hair, with no fake nails, Don't have to screw your way to the top.
These are my hoes.
Yeah, so you don't have to screw your way to the top. And in other words, you don't want to be an ISIS. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay?
I don't really know who he is, but...
Oh, no, that's... yeah. Don't speak of the dead.
But I would say I'm inspiring because I let people be themselves. I be myself 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm walking in the store or whether I'm going into a straight party, bitch, I'm going to be Maliyah. Whether a bitch like it or not. I'm not going to shimmer down. I'm not going to stop being myself because you, whoever, don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So, being yourself is the #1 key. Knowing yourself. My dad always said to me, don't let somebody else tell you about you.
Okay. Question 16. This is where the questions get deep. Question 16. Do you think you really represent the LGBT community?
I would have to say... I would have to say no, in a sense. Like, I represent them, yes. But a lot of things that they do, like, as far as, like,
yeah, because I know a lot of people might comment and say something about that part, but, you know, I feel you with the whole, you're being a trans woman, you're taking the right steps. In my opinion, you're taking the right steps. Like, you're grounded to what you're doing.
Support it, don't get me wrong, because I'm LBGT no matter what, boobs and all. I'm LBGT, but as far as being in that whole thing, all of the scene, as they would say, that's not really me. But, you know what I'm saying? I just like to sit back and observe and watch these bitches.
What would you say to your younger self as a boy?
Boss the fuck up and be yourself. I should have been myself from day one. And everything that I thought and I felt, I should have been myself all through. And, you know, I say right now that I'm trying to be myself, which I am now, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was always trying to be somebody that I wasn't, doing stuff that I wasn't. And, you know, it was about that time for me to boss up and do things for myself and really be me. So I would say to myself, back then, I should have been myself.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have let nobody fuck that up.
Number 18. Do you live your life the way you want to now?
Yes. I definitely do. Yes, I do. Yes. Walking around my house butt-ass naked. I definitely do.
And the final question, before we wrap up this interview, would have to be, Maliyah Amor, are you happy?
I would say I'm getting there, if that's a good answer for you.
It is.
I'm getting there.
As long as you're being honest.
I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. I'm getting there. That's only that. I'm getting there.
Okay, well, thank you.
I'm ugly, y'all, so I'm about to go.
Thank you for letting me interview you, Twitters. Thank you for joining the Rocher show.